Hey, morning, Doug and Lauren out here at WCYN in Cynthiana. Nice morning in downtown Cynthiana. We're celebrating 60 years here at WCYN. We've got Jim Plummer, a retired engineer. You've been here for many of those years. We don't need to get into specifics, but glad to be with you on this Thursday morning hanging out here.
Hey, it's glad for you guys to be down here with us on our birthday.
Yeah, 60 years, nice even number there, but you've really seen the evolution of radio kind of unfold in front of your eyes. You've been, behind the scenes, you've been over the airwaves and everything. Give us a little history lesson of WCYN, how it came about.
WCYN started actually on September 1st in 1956. And what made us different than a lot of stations in central Kentucky is we had nighttime authority, which most stations, like in Paris and Mount Sterling and places, were daytime only, Winchester. So we had 24-hour authorization, although we didn't use it. You know, it's hard to find people in a small town that want to stay up all night. So, and it has progressed from being a 100-watt station to now we run 500 watts in the daytime. We're non-directional, so we don't suffer the little craziness of going in and out of nulls, as they call them. And
people want to hear you, no matter where, too.
That's right. They want to hear what's going on. We're one of the few stations in the country that actually increase power at night instead of decrease. We go to a kilowatt at night, So there's a lot of history that's been made right here at this little radio station.
Well, you've moved around a little bit over the course of 60 years. This is, I believe, your 4th location, and I'm sure, it can't be an easy task to physically move a radio station from one part of town to another.
Well, of course, I was 4 when the original station went in, so I didn't have anything to do with that one. It was located on top of, they refer to it as high atop the Harrison Deposit Bank and Trust Company building. Now, high atop in Cynthiana is 3 stories.
I was going to say 6, but all right, 3 it is.
So from there, we moved to the historic log cabin, which is right across the street here from the courthouse. You might be able to see a part of it back in there. I think Henry Clay actually practiced law in that building at one part in time. Now, that was quite a move because whenever you start trying to run wires in a log house with beams and timbers.
I could see that being an engineering nightmare.
And we couldn't tear anything up, and, it had to keep its historic value. So we then moved to a location just down Main Street here, a little storefront. And the Masonic Lodge here in Cynthiana, which is where we're located here, made us an offer that we basically couldn't refuse. I mean, we'd end up with twice the space, and they did the remodeling and moving the poles and all of the stuff that it requires to be on the air. So.
And hey, like the new digs here, just to put you on the spot, favorite memory here over the course of your career?
Well, I met my wife.
Hey, there you go. There you go. All right, I like it. All right, well, we're going to have a lot more here from WCYN. We're going to talk about all their different shows. A lot of radio coming out of this building here in Cynthiana. I do got to get you through your weather headlines, though, on this Thursday morning. It was a foggy start for many of us, mild and muggy, and we're still hanging on to some clouds and even a few rain showers out there. It gets better. We're going to see lower humidity. We've got a gorgeous Labor Day holiday weekend to look forward to. Heading to downtown Lexington, our Fork Bank sky view. Nice shot of downtown this morning. Did see a shower even passing through downtown and picked up a little bit of precip at the airport. Temperatures, well, we're going to be pretty steady in the 70s, eventually topping out in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Live HD radar, still just a few light rain showers out there. We could see some redeveloping rain later on into our late morning, early afternoon. Satellite and radar, you can almost see the cold front coming right through with the showers and, of course, the cloud cover coming with it. Temperatures on this Thursday are in the 70s, and that's where we started off, and that's where we're going to end up, too. Nice change, certainly better than the 90s we've seen basically all August long. Dew point's still a little bit sticky out there in the upper 60s. Good news, by tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see very dry air settling in, so much more comfortable for your outdoor activities. FUTURECAST, well, clearing skies later on this afternoon and evening. Great night to head to downtown Lexington for Thursday Night Live. Overnight clear skies, a new moon for you. Temps starting off in the upper 50s for your Friday morning. More fog likely. And we're mostly sunny to round out your work and school week and kickstart our holiday weekend. Saturday, chance of a pop-up shower, but I think most of us will have no problem staying dry. Your forecast for today here in Lexington, we're going to top out at a very, very nice 79 degrees. So we'll have more on your 7-day forecast, including that Labor Day holiday weekend coming up in a little bit. But live here at WCYN, celebrating its 60th birthday here in Cynthiana. So more a little later on. Doug and Lauren.
All right.